Today we will be adding a meal from our core foods category. From the main menu, we will scroll down to lunch. We will select lunch by pressing the green plus button outlined in red. Once selected, our Add Lunch page will appear. You will notice 5 symbols about 3/4 of the way up the page. The clock is for our past meals category. This category saves the last 8 days of lunches you have entered. Second is our core foods category, designated by the fork and drink. These are foods pre-entered to make adding a meal easier for you. Third is a star for our favorite meal category, which are meals saved by you for easy access and adding. Fourth is a shaker bottle for our supplement category. And fifth is a carrot and apple, which is our fruit and vegetable category for adding those tasty vegetables everybody loves. With all of these categories, the foods listed are designated by color in each category. Blue is for protein, red is for carbohydrate, yellow is for fat, black is for supplements, and green is for vegetables. Let's press the core foods category and you will see the core foods listed below. We'll go with chicken breast. Press the green plus button to access the measurement menu. Chicken breast is measured in ounces. In the red outlined circle, you can change how many ounces of chicken you want for that meal by moving the numbers up and down. Let's go with 4 ounces. You can also check your macros for the 4 ounces of chicken in the black outlined rectangle. Let's press the green Add button to add 4 ounces of chicken to our meal. Chicken breast has been added to our meal. Foods added to your meal will be placed in the grayed out box at the top of the list. It's outlined in red here. You may also notice that the right corner there is a 1 next to the Save button, showing you that there is 1 food added to the meal. Do not press the Save button until all foods are added to the meal. Now let's scroll down and find a carbohydrate. Nothing goes better with chicken than rice, so let's select long grain brown rice by selecting the green plus button outlined in the small red circle. Again, our measurement box will pop up, prompting us to add the amount of rice we want to eat for this meal. Long grain brown rice is measured in cups. Notice as we change the amount, our macros for our food is changing in the black outlined rectangle. 1.5 cups of rice will work. Now select the green Add button in the bottom right corner. This food has been added to our meal. We can tell without having to scroll all the way to the top by the macros that have changed for our meal found in the outlined red rectangle. And in the top right corner, the number by the Save button has gone from 1 to 2. Now let's finish this meal with a fat. Remember, fats are colored in yellow. Let's scroll to the bottom and find guacamole by Savor. Click the green plus button and we will get our measurement menu. Guacamole is measured in 2 tablespoons, so if we scroll to the number 2, that means we had 4 tablespoons of guacamole. Always check the measurement before adding the amount. Let's add this to our meal and scroll back to the top to check out our total meal. Our meal is set and matches our macros for lunch extremely well. You can compare the meal macros to the meal macros you need to eat at the top of the screen outlined by a red rectangle. Macros you have added are in colors and the macros necessary for the meal are in white. Because this meal matches my macros so well, and I eat it quite often, I'm going to save it to my favorites category for quick access to add to a meal. In the top left corner of the grayed out meal area, you will notice a star outlined in red. Press this star. Our Add Favorite Meal menu will pop up. Name your meal and click the Add button. We will name this meal Chicken Rice Guac. Now that our meal is completed, we will click the Save button in the top right corner of the screen. Our meal is added into our daily totals and we will have entered a lunch meal from the core foods category. You'll know your meal has been added when you see your compliance score pop up and an explanation on how your meal rated from a 1 to 5 rating.